All right, all you meat lovers, what's happening? It's your boy Tone Twizzle. Hey, Mazel. I'm just gonna mess around with some more music. I know these videos don't go big, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. Sometimes, you know what it is? It's my stress reliever. So this. It's my stress reliever. Yeah, some of that. Little stress reliever. Trying to bring down my A1C. Doctor told me my A1C is too high. My A1C. I've been doing too much. Eating too much sugar. What you got? Gotta talk about all these elite Hollywood shadows that shutdown that's happening. Speak on Diddy. Hollywood shutdowns. Take this off. It's getting too hot. Hollywood shutdowns. Hollyweird isn't my thing. You might have to go listen to Young Pharaoh or one of those guys if he can, get his act together. Those guys can break stuff down. Hollywood is Hollywood swinging. Yeah, Hollywood, baby. What's Hollywood doing? I don't know if you can hear me better or not, but Hollywood shakedown. All right. So Hollywood shakedowns. I guess we can go all the way back to Bill Cosby, right? I guess we can go back to Cosby. And we can look at Harvey Weinstein. Those guys going to jail. You can throw in music in there too, because they went after Simmons. Went after him. But to be clear, you went after some older guys. I mean, the youngest guy that they went after recently was the guy who played on that 70s show. I forgot what his name was, but he went in for it. He's gone for like 20 years because he was R-ing women. So you got that going on. And that whole Me Too movement helped that out. But the Me Too movement actually started by Corey Feldman. It started by two men, but the women just, went right in there and tore it apart. Well, okay, so when you look at, I don't know nothing about Slim Thug, but I'm going to say when you look at G-Dep, I mean, G-Dep is in jail for, he's on 25 to life because G-Dep killed a man and then went and turned himself in. Two more women came out against Diddy. Well, that's because they want that big payday, but they got to understand that they not Cassie. Cassie spent 10 years with Diddy. Cassie was getting ran through by Diddy's friends, by Diddy's security guards, by Diddy's, Diddy would hire male strippers to come in and run Cassie into a damn wall, and Diddy would just sit there and, do whatever he's gonna do watching it because that's how he got off. Diddy is all about control and power. And that's what he wanted. He wanted control and power over Cassie. That's why he blew up Kid Cudi's car when Cassie started dating him. And that's where all that really, but well, I'm going to tell you the truth. Cassie could have been made these claims years ago. She could have been done this years ago and would have got money. Now, how much did she get? I don't know. But would she have got as much? Probably not. But she'd still been, pretty well off. Cassie and Cassie's lawyers, trust me, they're well off. And I'm going to say another thing. If Cassie does something like come out with a book, that wouldn't be wise. Cassie's got a kid. She got money. She should chill. Yeah, Diddy, that dude is something, man. But, when you run around with Clive Davis, come on, Clive Davis is notorious. Him and Jimmy Iovine, from Sony, these guys are the real deal. Like, they're not going nowhere. And so Puffy got up under, he took Bad Boy Records and went and got up under Jimmy Iovine after he got off of Uptown. And he told Jimmy Iovine, look, hip-hop's going to be the new deal. And Jimmy was like, all right, cool, let's go with it. And, paid Puffy. And, they've been making money ever since. And that's one of the reasons why Puffy is untouchable. I mean, you could sue the hell out of Puffy, but as far as doing him in, you might not want to do that. He ain't one of the dudes that you can just do a drive-by on, knock him off, and think ain't nothing gonna happen to you. That dude makes money for them people. Okay? Puffy makes money for them people. And you go messing with their money, you can forget it. Your family's gonna be gone. They're going to do you dirt. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hard men that came up and found out the hard way about messing with those particular people. You don't want to mess with them because, listen, if you don't like what they're doing, just turn around and walk the other way. but do not mess with their money. There's been drug dealers that have messed with them. They're gone. They're missing. They've been missing for years. There's been other hard people who are like that, who have messed with them. They are gone. They are no longer living. So this is why Puffy is untouchable and why he talks all that smack is because he's part of that group. He makes them millions and millions of dollars off of, whatever he's got going on over there. And I'm going to say this, Puffy is a really, really good producer. Like, that's another thing. It's not like Puffy's talentless. This is a talented dude, you know what I mean? It's just that he is a paper gangster because he's got to pay these people. That's really what it is. He got to pay them folks. And so, if you go over and if he comes to you and says, hey, I want to sign with you, you just got to be careful because, you're looking at signing your, royalties, not your royalties, but you're going to sign away your, okay, so Puffy is not a distributor. Jimmy Iovine is a distributor. 70% of your money goes towards distribution. That's the way it used to be. So, what Puffy likes to do is he likes to keep it's a point system. And so the songs that come out, he's going to make sure that he owns the rights to the song because that gives him more points. That means the more your song plays on SoundScan, the more likely he's going to draw a check from it. So that's what he does. It's when you say you sign up with him and he pays you, I don't know, I'm just throwing numbers out there. Say you sign up with him and I think you might have left. I don't know if you're still there, but I'm gonna finish this thought. You sign up with Puffy. He's going to give you so much money on signing bonus. Plus, he's going to try to push your, records or whatever. And, so you got your videos that you're going to make. You got the people who are in your videos that need paid, all the way down to the people who's, washing dishes. Puffy's paying a lot of people and they all want their cut. And so you get out there, you make this money. And, that's how it is. That money goes towards recoupment. That's why you don't see a lot of it when you sold millions of albums. You're like, where's my recoupment? Well, Puffy owns the right. He owns the publishing. And that's where a lot of, people then they got to go on tour. They got to write for other people in order to make a living. But Puffy will take your publishing. So the only way to get off from under that is by touring. And him giving you the rights. It's hard to get off under that. But you can go write for other people because he may own the rights to a song, but he doesn't own you. So that's what the Lox had to do. They had to go write for other people. So, yeah. All right, let's make a jam. Not sure if you're there or not. It says 0. Chickens coming home to roost, Puffy. Nobody lives that life and comes out unscathed. You gotta pay the piper. You gotta pay the piper. Somebody's gonna pay. And now music is completely changed. Because now you don't need the record company to make music. You don't need to go into these studios that charge you this obscene amount just for an hour, and then so and so has all these people have to come in and put their stank on it. in order for it to be any good, and everybody wants to get in on it and all this other stuff. No, you can just you can just go home, put it on a Mac, and then take that to somebody who really knows how to do production and go ahead and master it. And once you get to heck, you can go online and get mastered now. That's beautiful. You want to get your stuff mastered? Hell, there's a I mean, you don't even have to go to somebody and master now. You can actually, there is an AI that will master for you. SoundCloud has a master. Costs $10 for each song, which can run up a check, real quick. But, you got a couple $100 towards your music, let SoundCloud master it for you. You know what I'm saying? Get it radio friendly. And that way, when you put something out, it's as loud as it needs to be. But, yeah. Up. Hello. Oh. Mastering. Mixing and mastering. Gotta have that. Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Come on, pass the Dutch. Hooty hoo. All right. Let me know if you want. What's this refrigerator, lady? What up, D-Dubs? How you living? Living like giving, scheming on Tyson. What's good? Trying a new scale I found. Yep. Let me go ahead and throw down a quick. I kind of was liking that though. No, it's okay. Why does this not sound loud? Okay. Anyways, yeah, what's cracking? D-Dubs? Yeah, man, just making some, I don't know, just trying out some new stuff. Shoot, man, happy holidays to you. I don't really do the holidays, but you might be that dude. You might be that dude. You might be a holiday dude. What kind of music you want me to make, man? What you want to hear, brother? What kind of music you want to hear? Only new months still. A few months, playoffs again. Always, bro. Yeah. Time waits for no man. Why do you sound so low? I'll get this. Time waits for no man. What kind of music y'all want me to make? Probably suck at it, but I'll try it. All right, let me see where I want to start at. From beginning to end and to beginning. Let me pick a sound. I'm trying to see what's on here. Because sometimes there are some like different experimental sounds like this. We don't do that, right? Right, we don't do it. No, sir, we don't. I'm not a Hebrew Israelite, but like I don't follow the Hebrew Israelite. But I understand what they're saying. Yeah, all that. I don't get down with the pork too much. Pepperoni every now and then. Trying to find some decent, just a sound, nice sounds. That's pretty dope. Sounds better than the chord. Sounds better like. We got some dope music. Thanks, Tim. Some good stuff. Yeah, here and there, man, I'll come up with something good. I don't like to mess around with it. The sound. I'm really into like trying to figure out what optics go with what. Every now and then I get lucky. Every now and then I get lucky. Just trying to figure out what's what. Every now and then. Ladies up tempo, I guess. If I use like a crazy 80s lead, it would be. I'm not even gonna try hard with this beat. I'm just kind of being lazy. I'm just being lazy anyway. There it is. Of course, I'm gonna change this to something else. But yeah, that's what I do, man. I just be checking out the optics and stuff, especially when I get a new download of music. I go, oh, what can I do with this, type of thing. And now because I have an actual requisition for it. This guy wants me to make his whole album, and the stuff he's asking for I don't have, so I've been sitting up here trying to get these instruments that he wants. So that's like a thing now. He wants these instruments. I'm like, I don't have them, so now I got to try to figure out how to get these instruments so I can make I can be good at what I'm doing, because like this guy is serious, and I'm like, oh, okay, Slow that down a little bit. That's almost an 80s bass right there, especially if you ain't gonna go with this because there's too much reverb. Listen to it. You gotta bust that reverb out. Put it on a different line so it doesn't. But I'll try it. the reverb. That's when the science of it all comes in. You gotta put different instrument on different buses because of the reverb is crawling all over itself. But I don't know what else I wanted to do with this. Just wanted to kind of bang. These are all unnatural sounds. You know, they're all they all have something on top of them. It's just not a drum. It's a drum with some type of. It's not just a natural sounding drum. But sometimes I like to mix in an unnatural with like a piano and see if I can make the piano naturally sound. Doesn't always work though. It's a battle. I do to that. Somebody will come in and do something to it. Let's see what my instruments are. So. Yeah, it's pretty chill. I like it. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Let's do something else. Try something there. Every now and then I'll get something right. Not in love with it though. But gotta search for, whenever they give you updates on these, you gotta go through the sounds and see if you like them or not. A lot of people, they get into this so deep, it doesn't even interest me. I'm like, well, up until like now, I'm starting to get like, what's good, crypto? Now I'm starting to get like, oh, I need to do more with this thing because, people are like, hey, can you make this for me? I'll pay you. Yo, what? Absolutely. So now I'm like, oh, I gotta get my act together. I gotta go and buy a guitar. I need to go buy one. I can't ignore it any longer. I need to sell a refrigerator and buy a guitar. I just gotta do it. I gotta drop one of my refrigerators down to about $400, sell it, go and get me a used Seagal or something. Plug it into the Yeah, Tone plays a little bit. I used to. I gotta get my chords back together again. But yeah, so all right, let's start off with something. Ooh, cinematic. What's cinematic? Texture? Cinematic texture. Let's see. That's very cinematic. You can make a hip hop beat to that. Gotta be in a minor. Oh, I ain't gonna do it. Hip, 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 hip hop. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. this one just to thank you all for stopping by and chilling with your boy. I can make a whole different beat out of that. feeling like Kanye sometime when I want to Kanye miss his old days where he used to make basement music with the plugins. Don't have that no more. Kanye be looking for as much natural sounds. These sounds aren't as they're well imitated, but they're still not as all that you can get. They're not. had my hat on. You can almost use a different beat. That right there. It could be more. This could change. It's an epic electric. It could be more hip hoppy. Or more subdued. That's what I want it to be. It's not bad. I ain't got that kick though. Sounds like ooh, that's too hard. Clipping right out the frame. It's not too bad either. Let me go to 808. Nah. I'll try lo-fi. Nah, that ain't gonna do it either. Let me go to my Atlanta. You're a real legend storyteller, man. I've seen your OG vids. Well, thank you. That's for one. And I used to be a poet, and I have written songs. I've also written a book. So, yeah, I am pretty decent at. I'm pretty decent at storytelling, man. That snare is too loud. But the bass is nice. Let's see what sounds with the rest of it. Yeah, man, I'm pretty good at making stuff up and just. Pretty decent at that, man. Yeah. Right drums, though, man. Right drums. This makes me want to start tweaking stuff just to make it sound right and get all off into that. Just the drums itself I don't like. Drums don't sound right to me. But yeah. the song. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I might come back to it. I don't know. What videos were you listening to? In case you might want to know more about whatever I was saying. A lot of stuff on there I'm saying is true though. So if you listen to anything, like some people are just now catching on to my Shadow Peoples video, because I did that like years ago. So I've had some subscribers come to me about that video because it's an epidemic now. Everybody's seeing them. So people are going, what gives? Some people come to me about my videos about dreams. I am using, this is on a Mac, so this is Logic Pro. Yeah, I downloaded Logic Pro. The next step up is kind of, you know what? Let me look that up real quick. But the thing about it is I can't get any certain downloads now because this is like 7 years old. So I can't get like 12 point whatever. So I gotta buy a whole new, or just, yeah. Well, no, I didn't want podcast. I wanted to look at the store. I'm looking like this because I've been having problems with my eyes, you guys. So bear with me. And thank you guys for hanging out with your boy podcast. Siri. Launchpad. I hardly ever go to the Apple store and look, but anything if you have GarageBand and you want to get a different DAW, or you can use a different DAW, but if you just want to, step up, you just go to Apple Store and oh, Christy. Yeah, Christy. I'm using, Fruity Loops. Christy, you're a guy, girl? Christy's usually a girl's name, but, a guy, yeah, let's say some guys use Christy too, as in Linford Christie. You don't know who that is. He won the Olympics in the 100 back in the 80s and 90s. Very fast, tall, built black dude. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to, mistake your name, so I had to ask. Yeah. Some guys use the name Christy. So yeah, so I can go on here and look at what can be downloaded and try to download some of this stuff. But some of it will not download because my computer's outdated. But I'll just go in and punch in Logic and see what I can get out of Logic. So Logic Pro, Logic Pro X. Yeah. Let's see. Logic Pro is what I have. And here's an update for Logic Pro. But like I said, I don't have the newer systems or newer software to download it. This is Logic Pro X. Yeah. I'm trying to look at, okay, courses for Logic Pro X 10, 10.2. I think there's 10, 10.2, 10.4. But Logic Pro X, just to let you know, is $200. That's what I paid for it about 4 or 5 years back. And it made a big difference. So, yeah, good old FL Studios, man. That's the OG right there. Appleton, FL Studios. I'm trying to see if there's a new Logic out, but there are some updates, and there's some okay, there's some MIDI key sounds. So I might try to download some of this stuff before I'm really outdated. But I was hoping that there's going to be more than just Logic Pro X. I was hoping that Logic Pro X in stores, Logic Remote. Yeah. So if you guys got a Mac, just go onto your store and just, your card is already a part of it. So just boom, click, and there you go. You guys are, you'll be up and running. Udaspot. Okay. Your voice saying, yeah, is it my... It's hard to read because I got to use these crappy glasses until my glasses come in. Your voice saying, yeah, it's in my SP, yeah. Just pot, 21. It's lit. I bet it is. Yeah. See, I don't even sample yet. I don't download from YouTube or nothing yet. And that's why I'm slipping on my pimping, to be truthful. I'm really behind. I'm behind on the music game, guys. If you want, you can listen to some of my beats. You would have to send them to me. I'll listen to them. I'll even put them on here if you want. I'll put them on a live and let people hear what you got. You got to send it to me, to my email. This shirt is getting hot. I'm going to have to change it. Ooh, damn. Every time I use these glasses, my eyes get worse. That's my email. I'm just going to grab a shirt, you guys, because this is a flannel. I was outside, so I'm going to just throw something else on real quick. Sky is the limit, and you know that you keep on. Just keep on pressing on. Sky. All the kids in that video are all grown. It was a great video, too. I like that. Pinstripe in the jeans. All right, let's see if we can make something. Yeah, that's my email. 7938 at. So, all right, what kind of music you guys want me to make? Fast tempo, slow tempo? I'll try to make something. I'll try. I'll try. I'll try to make something half decent. Ooh, Damn, I can't wear those glasses no more. The more I wear those glasses, the blinder I get. All right, let's start off with see if we can catch some weird sounds. See if we can catch something that's that's too much going on in there. This is an easy one. It's already in there. Look at this. It already sounds like there's a drum beat in it. You slow it down now. Yeah, it already sounds. It's got too much going on. It's gonna be all over your drum beat. That's already that is already made. That's already made. Like the red. Too sloppy. Too sloppy. Yeah, the modulate. Oh, I'm glad somebody knows what I'm talking about. When you hear it, you hear it. It's like it's doing way too much because you're gonna want to bring a bunch of other sounds, and it's just not gonna be doing it. You're gonna hear it. Struggling. I almost want to try this. I'll tell you what, I'm going to slow it down instead of putting it at, what is that, 120? I'm just going to see what it sounds like at 90. Let's see who wants to play. It's not bad. That's not bad. You just want to make some noise. If you just want to mess around with it, on, man. Give me my one. And give me my one. Give me my one. I'm gonna see if I can find me like a whistle or something. Do you think? Do you think an Asian boy can date a black girl? Really need your. Hey man, hey. Everybody's dating everybody. I mean, everybody's dating everybody, man. Get in where you can fit in, bro. If a cute black girl likes you, don't pass that up. I'm a black man, and it's hard for me to date black women. So if you can get one, and she's loyal and good to you, you keep her. You keep that woman. Yeah, don't throw her away. If you can get one, bro, get one. I'm not. Because listen, at this point, if a cute Asian wants to date me, I'm a dater. There's people like, nah, don't date her, man. You're black. You're not like all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, you see what it is out here? I'm 56 years old next month. I ain't got time to play with y'all. I have no more time left. If I'm gonna do something and be loyal, I need to do it now. I have no more time for the BS. Why do I want to use that as a beat, as a bass? You know, I'm gonna use it as a. Nah, I can't use this bass. I'm telling you, bro. I'm serious. I don't do what I did, man. If you're young, I'm doomed. Is that what it is? Yeah, man. I'll tell you what, man. I'm 56, bro. It's a wrap for me. I mean, you do find people who, there are people who find love at, my age, but there are some people find love, man, at my age. Plus when guys are my age, man, we usually head towards the 32-year-olds. We usually start looking at 32-year-olds real good. 30, 32. That's the real hot spot for us at the age of 50. 20-year difference. It's highly possible. Happens all the time. You're doomed. Thank you. thought I'd try something with that beat. It's not terrible. Put some strings over it. You're out of here, man. It's over. That almost fit. I'm gonna put something else in it. Much love. Hey, somebody out there might want to slow. I might get lucky one day. You don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? The OG might still got it. I got that bad back though. I got that bull. I got it right there in the eye. T3. No, girl. Woo! I ain't built no house anytime soon. It's gonna be like, build me a house. It's gonna be like, hell no. It's gonna be like, build me a house. Let's get a haircut. No. I don't like this. Since I was 15. I made my first album at 15. Yeah. It's kind of tough. And I don't have a weight in there. What do I? Oh, yeah, I have a weight in there. So I got it there. That's taking the bass out. Take this out too. That's the hard right there. That's the hard right there. See what I got on? I got a sweater on it. I got a space designer. I got a limiter on it. A limiter. I could have put more on it. I could have put a. Oh, and I got a sweater on it. So it's kind of wide right there. It's high. I'm keeping it. Yeah. Now, see, I would take this and write songs to it. If I was like really in the mood to spend money and try to put it out. So, in case you don't know, I have a bunch of songs that are written and I just didn't do anything with them. So, I could easily write a song to this because it's so writable. You know what I mean? It's so storytellerish to me. You know, so I could easily get in there but yes, I have songs that I've written and I've sang. So I do I did a lot of singing back. Yeah, I did a lot of singing back in the day. And picked up my guitar and start singing about some goofy girl that didn't want me no more. You know what I'm saying? Love, in love, and then boom, love didn't work. And then I just said, you know what? I'm gonna just pick up this guitar and sing about, having a broken heart, and it just hit. You know what I mean? It just did good. And some lady said, "Hey, all your songs are so sad." Then I started singing about happier things and stuff like that. So, plus, like I said, I'm 56, so I come from all of that stuff from all the way back to the Bee Gees to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Switch, Blue Oyster Cult. I mean, way back then, 60s, 70s. Even some, Chuck Berry and stuff like that. I was digging some of that. It was before my time, but I still got to listen to some of it. Miles Davis and Thelonious Monk, and the revolution will not be televised and stuff like that. Kind of got into that vibe. Was like, okay, it's cool. Worked my way on up through the 80s and 90s. So a lot of rock and roll that I wasn't supposed to be listening to because I'm the wrong color, I was listening to. I mean, Blue Oyster Cult had that one song that everybody loved, Don't Fear the Reaper. The only thing I couldn't do was acid rock. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go over 182 BPMs. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I don't know what this is. But as I got a little older, I got into some of it because Green Day. I really liked Green Day. I liked a lot of their ballads. I hope you had the time of your life. I liked me some Chili Peppers. The birds shade is alone leaving you. Yeah, so I was into those guys. A little bit. I wasn't a fan of them, but I liked when they came out with something that was okay. I can digest to this. So Flea, yeah. But this has everything that I need to write. This in there before I forget it. Drop it in there. Bring it down. And then put space on it. Or you know what? I'm gonna put a chorus on it. And I'll put a reverb on it. I'm gonna take the light. Everybody left. Take the light on it. So take the light. Not bad. Not bad. Take the chorus off. Not terrible. I can write this. I don't know what I write, but I don't know what I can write to this. This part right here. It sounds like it's going boom, boom. Yeah, I could write to this. I don't know what I write to it. What do I write to that? I would write a song called There's Something in the Water. I can see me right now. change it up too. I couldn't leave it that hard the whole time, so I would have to come in with this. I'd have to come in with this. Yeah, so I would have to come in like this, actually. Something in the water. I'd have to come in like break the song up. And after the second verse, I don't have to, but I would have to find, I would sing a bridge in the second verse. But yeah, this would be a fun song to mess with if I felt like writing. Have to bring in some synthesizers to smooth it out. Bang, 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 bang. Some voicings. Bang, 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 yeah. Some stuff to smooth it out. Something in the water, and the song would be about Lake Lanier. That's what I would write about with this. If you don't know what Lake Lanier is, look it up. It is a lake that was it was all black people lived there, and the government came and killed a bunch of them off, just slaughtered them, because it was a whole town. Lake Lanier, it was actually a town that was there, a whole town, like doctors, lawyers, police, whole town, whole buildings, 2-3 stories up, the whole thing. And to cover up what they had done to all the black people, they poured water over them. And now the people who go swimming in it, as a matter of fact, they tell you you cannot swim in Lake Lanier because so many people have died. And some of the ways they have died is electrocution. So there is a constant current in Lake Lanier, and if you dive in the water, you're going to die. There's also a couple white women. They were driving back in the 60s or 50s. They were driving over a bridge over Lake Lanier, and for some odd reason, they veered and went off the side of the bridge and boom, into the water. and one was recovered something like, a year or so. She was recovered, and the next one wasn't recovered until they started draining the lake, and she was down there still in her car seat for 10 years. They just started draining the lake, and then they saw the car and went and they saw her. She was still behind the wheel, and she was dead. And but her feet and her feet and her hands are missing. And that lady, they call her Lady of the Lake, like Camelot. She haunts the lake, and all kind of people have seen her. But when they see her, it's a white woman in a blue dress, and her hands and her feet are missing. So that's what I would write about. Wouldn't be too popular, but then again, I don't know. In Your Head was very popular. That was about, war from the Cranberries. Zombie, So yeah, that's what I would write about. Let's do another song. Yeah. Something in the water. Yeah. Yeah. Those who would get it would get it. You're talking about Lake Lanier, aren't you? There was another song about tragedy, and it was written by Gordon Lightfoot, who you probably don't know. And the song was called, the song was about, the Edmund Fitzgerald. So if you want to start learning good songwriter tips, go listen to people like that. Listen to Jim Croce and stuff like that. But when you listen to the Edmund Fitzgerald, then go look up what happened to the Edmund Fitzgerald. I can give you a brief synopsis. The Edmund Fitzgerald sank in one of the Great Lakes up in Michigan. And basically what happened was, it was a ferry, a barge boat or something like that. They were carrying cargo. And the thing about the Great Lakes is they're not very deep, but they get tumultuous very quickly. And they could cause, huge waves, even though sometimes it's like 35 feet of water. You would think that's not that much. But it was enough to sink the Edmund Fitzgerald. Every man on the boat died. And there was nothing but men on the boat. So everyone died. And basically what happened was the waves got so bad that it hit a cap on the side of the boat and broke through it and started flooding. And the Edmund Fitzgerald went down like that. They called out Mayday, but nobody could get to them. And so it was a very popular song. A lot of people were singing about it, had no idea what they were singing about. But he even put the name of the ship in the song. It's the title of the song, the Edmund Fitzgerald. So, yeah. So songwriters back in the day would write about, you guys don't do that stuff anymore. You guys don't write about tragedies, but songwriters in the 70s and 80s wrote about a lot of political stuff. They wrote about a lot of tragedies that would happen, and those songs would be hits. So, yeah. If you're gonna get into music and you want to start actually writing, don't be afraid to write about whatever is on your mind, on your heart. If you saw something that moved you, write about it, because you don't know, somebody's gonna listen to that and be like, I remember that story. You know what I mean? They're gonna go, I remember that. And so once you get a good storyteller's background, and once you're able to listen to a good story and then understand the story, the climax, the intros, the outros, the stuff like that, you can just start writing to it. It's just that easy. What's most of the stories that you hear when you watch a movie? Once upon a time. It's very short, it's quick and to the point. And then what do? They go into what actually happened. But when you hear once upon a time, what does it do? It captures you automatically. If somebody came up to you and said, hey man, once upon a time, wouldn't you be all ears? You'd be like, and if the person went, hey, once upon a time, that, you know what? I'm sorry, I forgot what you'd be like, damn, I wonder what he was gonna say. Like I wanted to listen to, I want to listen to, you know what I'm saying? There was actually a poet a couple of years ago. He started a poem and he started it something like 3 years ago. They put me in the cell, and he was like he wasn't freestyling it, but somebody put him on the spot and said, hey, you know poetry? He was like, yeah, man. And he was, and it was televised. And he was like, 3 years ago, someone put me in the cell. And everybody was like, okay, they was with it. And he's like, oh man, I forgot it. Don't you know people bugged that dude until he went back on air and said what it was? And it was like a year or something later. He was like, oh yeah, man, I remember what it was. But he went viral just because of that. Because people wanted to know what happened 3 years ago. So as I'm telling you, once you have a good intro, and I actually have taken writers classes in college. It's the first college class I ever took was a writers class. And, so I took it at the University of Maryland while I was in the Army over in Germany. So it was the first class, and I started learning how to ease into a story and capture your attention. That's the first thing you want to do is capture somebody's attention. And you can do that with words. And if you can do that, then you can start getting paid from it. And like I said, go look at any story, any great story, any short story. People will say something very short. They'll say something like, long ago. You're in. You're like, what happened long ago? How long ago was it? Because all these questions are in your head. When somebody says long ago, you automatically start thinking of what? Like elven times and like flutes and, Piper and stuff like that. You start thinking Cloak and Dagger and stuff, don't you? You're thinking of areas that were undeveloped and mostly woods and stuff like that. And who lived in the woods? And I'm telling you, man, once you can start doing that, your talent it'll just go. You'll be able to just do it at any time. If I went to a poetry reading, I could freestyle something right now, and just freestyle, and people be like all into it. I don't even know what I'm talking about because it's all of just a story that's coming to me. It's one of my blessings. So learn how to write and actually do it formally. I do have a college degree, so there's that. I don't use it, but I have one. So yeah, learn some grammar. I suck at grammar, but you can get your good basic grammar down and then start writing. But there's always somebody who can come in who's just that's what they do is grammar. They can fix your books and all. So don't even worry about that. But still, learn some good grammar. Who and whom. That stuff still mess with me. But use your imagination. Pray about it. That's another thing. Because a lot of people come out with stuff and it's so dead and demonic. It's like, I'm tired of hearing about death and destruction. And, it's just like listening to female rappers talking about sex all the time. It's just so dead. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Tell me what happened. Something else. You know what I mean? And that way you never get played out. You're just a beautiful storyteller. So I just wanted to go into that diatribe real quick because anybody who goes and listens to my stuff and says, hey man, I like the way you talk about this or talk about that. That person that person heard something in whatever I said and they were intrigued. It's like when I used to go on stage sometime, there was this one dude, he was a fan of mine. He would sit as close as he could to the stage. He would watch me like this. I mean, when I say he was close to the stage, I'm looking right down at him. And I'm sitting there and I'm telling my stories. And he'd be like, man, you are such a good storyteller. So, yeah. And I understood why he was entranced, because he could see what I was saying. So if you can get somebody to see what you say, they'll digest it more. And you know what else? They'll want more of it. They'll listen to you more. They'll be like, I need to listen to that again. And then they'll start analyzing it and stuff like that. And, be like, wow, this is good. And I'm not even like a wordsmith. Like, I started doing poetry and I learned real quick what wordsmiths were. I was listening to some people going, how is this possible? You're that good. But once you start hanging around those people, you'll start, I upped my game. I listened to then I had to read books. Then I was like, let me get my act together. And I upped my game till where I could just do a poem and it was solid. Boom, right there. Everybody was like, yeah, that was solid. So it takes some practice too. You can't just spout out the mouth and say some stupid stuff. Nobody cares. They don't want to hear that. But if you can say some stuff that hits them right here, they're like, whoo. There's people, man, I haven't done poetry in almost 20 years. And there's people who still remember my poems. I don't get paid for it, but nonetheless, they still remember them. They'll remember something that I said. It'll be like, wow, like you really said that. Like, I remember you said that, you know what I mean? So that's what you want. That's success right there. When they see you, they remember what you said. That's success. Because if you can repeat that and get paid for it, now you're just doing what you love. And that's the name of the game. Do what you love and get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love making these beats, so sometimes every now and then somebody will hire me. And and I'll sell them a track. They'll be like, yeah, man. So I'm saying, do what you love, man. Very simple bass in a major key. Sounds happy in a minor key. Sounds a little sadder. But this sounds decent. Isn't that simple? I listened to it at 120. Hitting right on the beat. Now you find some drums that are what you want to do. If you want to make it a house tune, if you want to make it I got an old keyboard, man. I got one of these old Yamaha 500s, one of the PSR 500s. Well, my brother got some nicer ones. When he gets back in the town, he's like, when he gets back into the United States, he's gonna, he's like, come on down, you can use mine because I'm not using them. I missed it. Let's go. Boom. Let's see if I can get it. I got it. Yeah, what do you use? I just knitted it up and I'm pressing buttons, man. And now people pay me a couple dollars to press buttons. I just press the buttons, man, and then I kind of learn. You gotta learn, man. You just start pushing buttons. Go on YouTube, see who has the same thing you have, and just learn from them. Somebody has what you got. Man, you gotta push the buttons, bro. Pull out the manual, spend some time with it. You want it to love you, man, you gotta love it. It ain't gonna love you if you don't love it back, baby. It'll sit there, it'll look at you. You'll waste away, man. You gotta love it. You gotta look at it and go, you know what? Me and you, we're gonna do this. You gotta agree with it. You gotta treat it like it's a somebody. You gotta act like you wanna talk to it. You invite somebody over your house and you don't talk to them, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna leave. If you start a conversation with somebody and you ask questions back, you know what they think? You're interested in what I'm talking about. You gotta talk to it. You gotta have a conversation. You don't do that, bro. Nobody's gonna do it for you. You gotta have a conversation with your equipment. Now I'm gonna tell you something. You got your necessities. You got your talents. You know what I'm saying? You got what you love. You got what you can tolerate. And you're like, do I love music? Or do I love skateboarding? What do I love? Whatever you love, you're gonna put your heart into. You may take a break, but you're gonna put your heart into it. Whatever you love, you're gonna put your heart. That's it. You're gonna be like, okay, and it'll work out for you. It'll be frustrating, but you'll come right back. It's like somebody you're in love with. You know, your brothers and sisters, you love them. They get on your damn nerves. Y'all have a fuss, then you come back. Your parents, they love you. Y'all have a fuss, then you come back. That's what love is. That's how love works. That's all. You're not losing interest. You're going, I love you, but I'll get back. I'll get back. I'll get back to you. Because you're tripping right now. I'll get back. I'll get back. I started off with 2 radios in a bathroom, 2 drumsticks, and magazines. That's how I made my first album. Beatboxing and hitting on and recording on this one. Then boom, take this tape out, put it in here, play this, record it on this one, switch it out, record it, switch it out. That's how I did it. My first album was called I Heard It Was Live. get booed off stage, get nervous, happens. You thinking you're prepared, you come out with your best stuff. Boo! Boo! It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And when it happens, you're gonna feel like crap. But I'm gonna tell you what you do. Get right back up on stage. Go and do another show. You know what I know? Some people like this beat, some people don't like this beat. I used to make music and then I would call 5 different people and say, what do you think about this song? Just in the middle of the day, they'd be doing something, they'd be at work, and I'd say, hey, listen to this. I go, you like it or not? They go, no. I go, thanks, bye, click. Next person, you like the snap? Yeah, I like that. Okay, click. Berry Gordy did the same thing. Don't know who he is? Look him up. Motown. Look up Berry Gordy. You're gonna make music that some people will hate. They're gonna be like, I don't like this song. And you'll be like, okay, cool. Now what's the project now? Make something that person like, because that person represents a group of people. So I'll play one of my songs. I'll play one of my, because I have a range of different songs. I'll play one of my songs. Can't hear you as good as the music. You can't hear me as good as the music? Can you hear me better now? Can you hear me better now? Yeah, the music's up pretty loud and my mic was near the... Okay, so I will play a song that is... Because I have a lot of beats. But I will... Just to show you guys what kind of range I'm in. I do a lot of different stuff. And I love it. Sometimes I make some crappy stuff. Sometimes I'm like, oh, here you go. You know what I mean? But that's what you got to do. Sometimes you just got to chill, make some weird stuff. Let's see. Sometimes you got to make some stuff that you're like, You're like, You know it sucks too. Let somebody hear it before you throw it away. Just go, I know this. Let a stranger hear it. Hey, could you listen to this for a second? Just let somebody hear it. Just do yourself that favor before you give up. Here's something I made a year ago, and I did it just to be doing it. Just to be doing it. Come on. Mama don't cook, better put it in the pot. Come on. Mama good looking, but put it in the pot. Okay. Mama got a turkey legs, about to put it in the pot. All right. Mama got a chicken leg, about to put it in the pot. Okay. Come on, gotta put it in the pot. Yeah. About to put it in the pot. Come on. Mama got just I did that in one take. The whole song is just talking about putting turkey legs in the damn pot. I went and I when I was done with it, put it on CD Baby, paid them for the copyrights. Boom, they put it out there, and now people use it on TikTok. Not a lot, but some people use it. And that's what you really want to do. That's what you want to do. You want to get your stuff to go viral on TikTok. Okay, so during the pandemic, people were when they couldn't go anywhere, so they were on Facebook. A lot of people on Facebook. Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but there are DJs that are on Facebook, and what they'll do is they will use your stuff on while they're vibing out, and they will just download your music, and they'll vibe out, and people are listening to them. Well, shoot, I have a bunch of stuff out there. Next thing you know, because I go to CD Baby to see how much money I made, and usually it's like a couple cents every day. Man, so one day it was like 20 cents. I was like, okay, 20 cent, you know. Same day went up 40 cent. I was like, all right, 40 cent. Same day, 60 cent. I said, hold on, something's going on. Boom, it went all the way up to $10 in one day. That's never happened before. Next day did the same thing. And I was looking, and you can see who's listening to your music, and that's what happened. It all came from 2020 when the pandemic was there. People were downloading my music and listening to it. So even if they don't download the whole thing, boom. I'm just trying to tell you guys, you can, yeah, put it in the pot. Do I have Discord? I don't even know what Discord is. So here's another song I made. I just decided to make this and wrote to it one day and just put it out there. Just put it out there. Even if I don't try, I still do things that come out just fine sometimes. So I thought I would ask you on a date. What's the worst that could happen? You can tell me no, tell me go away. That'll be just fine. At least I try. At least I try to make things up as I went along. And I love again alone. I try to make things up as I go along. You know, love again alone. Yeah. No one is perfection, but no one likes rejection. I figure I'm not your cup of tea. You're the one for me. So it's another chance for something new. I think I'll buy some new shoes and go on down to the nearest 5-9. Talk to a friend of mine where we make things up as I went along. I thought love would play along. I make things up as I go along. Yeah, love would play along. Yeah. Should have turned left, but the right looked fine. Spin around to the right. What happened? What I did? Oh, see, you shouldn't have answered. Yeah, you shouldn't have answered. That's all right. Look, get yourself situated. I'm on live. I'll hit you back. All right, bye, silly. Yeah, so like I said, I just wrote it. Boom. And you can see those are two different genres. I mean, I got songs from a long time ago, but man, I just, you know what? I don't worry about if somebody likes it or not. I just start writing and see how it's gonna come out. I do my best. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't have any words on some of the stuff. I just want to make a nice beat. You know, I want to, and then I like to put a little story into it. Like it sounds like a story. It sounds epic or something, or it sounds like somebody could write to it. And just put it out there, man. Just put it out there. Just put your stuff out there. I was always looking for the lights before they came on. Mama told me to make it home. Mama always told me what was right, but I listened wrong. Made it hard to get along, but I learned. I knew what I never knew. No matter what you told me, I did what I wanted to. When you're told the truth, it should never be ignored. Lights come on to warn you what you never seen before. The military tried to make a man fight for something that you could never understand. And I fell for it. I knew what I never knew. I placed my head across my chest just like my parents do. I'm a soldier now. I'm not shooting one down range. I'll defend this country in someone else's name. Hey! When I came home, I tried to get along. Trying to follow all the rules, and that's something wrong. I'm a soldier now. I swear I ain't one down range. I don't ever need to be, it will never change. Mama, I was wrong. You knew what I never knew. If you play it in the dark, it starts to play with you. And Mama, I can't be gone, playing in the dark. Mama, I can't be gone, playing in the dark. I was always looking for the lights. Before they came on. Mama told me to make it home. And I'm always looking for the night. They say that I'm wrong. They don't know what's going on. I can see it nighttime. Running every day. I can see a soldier from about a mile away. I can hear the dog tags when I'm standing in the rain. I still see the light. Mommy, I was right. I can see it nighttime. Running every day. I can see a soldier from about a mile away. I can hear the dog tags when I'm standing in the rain. I still see the light. Mommy, I was right. I can see the light. Running every day. I can see a soldier from about a mile away. I was always looking for the lights before they came on. Mama told me to make it home. Yeah, see, you just gotta get out there, man. You just gotta get out there and do stuff. That song was about. I actually was thinking about a video game, but that song was about a soldier who came home. Okay, so I went to a doctor's visit, and there was a nurse whose husband, well, she left her husband because when he came back from war, he was completely different. And I said, what was different about him? She said he would be up at night. The slightest things would wake him up, and he would go and be looking around, watching the door. I said, so you mean to tell me that he was trying to protect you more and you divorced him because of that? I said, you don't realize that when you go to war and you come back, it changes you. Because so his sense of hearing was heightened. He was turning into something else. That's what happens when you go to war. You're not domestic anymore. She's like, I didn't look at it that way. I was like, yeah. You probably need to go get your husband back because now he's protecting somebody else. You don't get rid of people like that. You just deal with it. You know what I mean? You don't say I don't want your protection. That's just silly. Let's see what else I wanted to show you guys. I'm just showing you different ranges of songs that I have. I wanted to show you some of the writings that I have, though. You know, me actually writing stuff instead of just beats. You know, you guys could just write stuff down. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm trying to tell you. Some of the songs that are on TikTok, I don't have a TikTok. Well, I have one, but I don't use it. You know, there are people in I guess they're in India or Bali or whatever. They're listening to my song. There's one particular song that they really like. And I'm like, why do y'all like this? And I'm not even singing. It's just they really like this, the way I did the piano. And it's so simple. But they keep using that song. I'm like, why do you like this song so much? You know what I mean? And I have no idea, but it probably sounds familiar to them. It probably sounds like something they would, they've used before. So whenever one of them uses it, the other person will listen to it and go, hey, I want to use that. And they'll take that same song. Well, they don't know it's a black man who made that. I just laugh about the whole thing. So I'm like, oh man, they have no idea that I'm the one who orchestrated that song. And it's just a beat. It's not really that. It's not all that at all. It's just something I made up, and I made it on my iPad. If I can pull it up. Just to let you hear how simple you can make something that's simple, and people will be like, oh, I really like that. I'm trying to tell you, just do it. Just do it. I have no idea why people like it, but they play it all the time. I'm looking for it now. And like I said, I made it on my iPad. Just messing around. Just messing around. Just like, I'm messing around. Boom. Made something. People have been downloading it. One guy has used it. One guy used it on one of his videos. That video got 3,000 hits on it, and that's on one of his videos. So eventually it's going to catch on, is what I'm saying, and I'll get paid for it. I'll get paid for it. I love it. Guys, go out there and make music and, make sure it's copywritten. And once it's copywritten, it's lights out. I can't find it. And I know it's on here. I'm struggling to see. So here's just a regular beat from one of my last album I released. Do it, man. I did that on an iPad, yo. I made that whole album on iPad. Do you feel like your musical prowess is still? Oh yeah, because I don't even know how to read music, and I took 2 music reading classes. But I tell you what, man, if you can learn how to read music and then play what you read, you'll be unstoppable. But don't forget to be conventional and unconventional. Don't forget to listen to the vibe instead of going, no, I can't put this, flat major with this, you know what I mean? Because you'll do that a lot. If you read music too much, you'll sound like everybody else. That's what'll happen. And your music will come out just like everybody else's because they're all doing what you're doing. So be unconventional. Just make stuff up. Just make stuff up. Like this. I made this up. Guarantee you never heard something like this before.
Shinanuna ndemeni yakarakurishindia ebiadura kushimata andira kabando hatori emiasiduro nudo andata lira koyanula nemorora aduha
Killing me.
Don't come around here no more. Come on, don't come around here no more. I got something for you. I'm sure you don't want no. Come around here no more, no more, no more.
Just make some crazy stuff up. That's what I did. This is copywritten. I'll get copyright strikes from my own music. But nonetheless, I'm just saying, people listen to that, they're like, what are you saying? Then I have to translate what I'm saying to them. Then they ask me what language it is. I don't tell them. But yeah, just make stuff up, man. Go for it. Be wild and crazy, but put it to where people can listen to it and go, it's kind of cranking. You know what I mean? It's cranking. Here's a slower song. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but here's when I was playing the guitar. So let me listen to what else is on here.
Man, am I sure you ever to know? Man, and I'll show you everything you need to know.
That song is called Frozen Love, but that's the remix. I was trying to sing the remix to it, and I just left it alone. But the slow song is called Frozen Love. And I wrote that about some chick that, somebody who did me dirt. You know what I'm saying? Dry your tears. They can't help you. This is the remix of that. So this is the original. It's too easy to love someone who's loving you. I'm gonna make peace. Sleepy. It's too easy. Hate someone. Don't forget to copyright them and put them out there. You. This is all copyrighted. Try to love someone while you're hurting and castigated, knowing loneliness is your fate. Burns until souls separated.
separating you from heaven. It's in God's grace. It's not easy to love you. Oh, life and breathing changes seasons. Fall in hell's a winter tells her when she's leaving. She can't help it. She has her reasons. Clocks inside of ventricles already beating. A frozen love leave a trail. Yeah. Footprints in the snow. Footprints in your soul.
Yeah. Get out there, you guys. I gotta go. Write something. Come back. Tell me what you wrote. I want to hear it. I'm down for all the music love. Hold on, I want to hear you guys flourish. Let me see if somebody's asking me about some. No, I did not sell it. No, it's not sold. I want to hear all the music. I want to hear all the music you guys make. I want you guys to get out there and make some really good, formulated music with good music structure. Some good structure, man. Some 16s. Some come in with some 2-bar intro, 16 bars, break off into the hook, go into come out of the hook, go into the bridge, come out of the bridge with the hook, go in the verse, and then end with the hook. Good music theory. Yeah. Or come in with the hook. Come in. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yes, it's lady night. Kool and the Gang. They came in after 4 bars, boom, sang the hook. Oh, what a night. Sang the hook. Started off with the hook. Had a really dope bridge. On disco nights, your name could be seen. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. This is your night, ladies. You got to be there. This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be all right. This is your night tonight. Oh, such a well-written song. Well-written. Oh, well-written song. Just beautiful. Or you can do like America did. You can sing the hook and make the hook most of the song. That's what America did. I've been through the desert with the horse with no name. Feels good to get out of the rain. Yeah. It goes na 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 na. You gotta do what America did, man. Or what's the song they made? The damn hook was so damn good. Oz never gave nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. Oh, I love America. I love that group. So please believe in me when I say I'm going down, 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 down. Everybody's gone. It's your boy Tone 202. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.